Hello, welcome back. For me, it's been about a few days since last time I recorded. I was planning to record the next day after I got done recording last time, but health things popped up. So I have completely forgotten probably about everybody's voices. And the only thing I really remember is that I have to do this during the day. Magic pants. So now I've summoned the god, and thus is the mystery of the newfound belligerents laid to rest. Are you not glad, Lady Isard? I thought you would applaud them for summoning a parameter for their own ends. After all you did. I did not reach out to Saint Shiva to further my own ends. I desired her strength only to forge anew the peace between man and dragon, but what a fool I am to speak of peace to you, a bloodthirsty savage who murders without thought or compunction. But it is your own ends, to forge peace between man and dragon. Enough, I say. If the Nath have truly brought forth a deity from the ether, we must face it together, or what hope, our hopes fall apart. Oh no, rest upon this, primal defeat. But ere we think of confronting it, we must study its origins. What is the nature of this god? What manner of faith sustains its existence? My apologies. You are right, of course. Let us return the tail feather. Consult with, Marchamp, and know more of the Noths and their culture than most. While you all do that, I'm going to go storm the castle. Come on, Edgar, time to storm the castle. But you know that they have an ether current, not current. They got some ether corn in there. Gotta get some ether corn. First of all, I must do what I am compelled to do. Be gone! Is there one in the house? No. Where's the closest? Northwest. Never mind. We're just gonna go back now. I can't be bothered. I'm just going to go to the one which I know, which is somewhere over here. Be gone! This is not your chicken. Yeah. It's been an interesting past couple of days for me. Must flee, must flee. Flee to flee. Hey, there's one over there. Oh, I am going to be getting a new chair here soon, considering that one of the arms in my armchair basically has half of it missing. But it wasn't my choice of getting a new chair. My mom decided that I should be getting one, considering that this, what my chair basically is was a used chair, and it's apparently old. And I'll be getting a new chair with, this time, with not a busted arm on it. Oh. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? No, it was probably up the mountain. Let's see, we've only found, well, 1 ether current, and we've done 2 ether current quests. Was it 2, or is it just 1? Ah, we'll figure it out eventually. Okay, it appears I cannot get up there without flying. Or... or being really good at jumping. Because probably somebody could figure out how to get up there by jumping over here. But not me. I don't do the sightseeing jumping puzzles. I'll probably get to it eventually, though, knowing me and my urge to do everything. I've been playing a bit more Master Duels in my free time. I recently completed a deck which I very much like, the Mutant Archetype deck. The deck is mostly comprised of nothing but mutant cards except for 2, which is Rungeki and Mirror Force. Apart from that, the deck and the extra deck is nothing but mutant cards. It has 20 monsters and... Eh? Nath, Comet Drome. Where was I? Alright, 20 monsters and... Southeast, so yeah, so, and, 20 spells and traps. I don't really like playing modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Because everything's really fast. I usually like games to last longer than, you know, 3 turns. If that. Sometimes the game only lasts like 1 or 2. It's all to the north. I must venture into Mordor for this. Yeah, I won't be doing like any Yu-Gi-Oh content on my channel unless there's a The only thing I could think of is probably Legacy of the Duelist, but even then, that's a maybe. Because my favorite archetype is Toons, and they got most of the Toon cards, but they don't have, like, I don't think it has Toon Bookmark or Toon Blackluster Soldier and Legacy of the Duelist. But yeah, Toons are my favorite. Alongside Relinquish, of course. Yeah, it's Toons, Relinquish, and Mutants are my 3 favorite archetypes. Even though I just finished building the Mutant deck, but I did like how the cards looked and how they interacted with each other. And then when they added the that other Mutant card into Master Duels, I've basically been using those ones. I don't use the I guess the original Mutant, the original sample that often though. Then again, I only have 2 cards of it in the deck. All I've been doing has been wandering around for about 10 minutes talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, because I wanted to find ether currents, which I found one, and that was the one I already knew where it was. Well, at least we got some XP and it expanded the map. Let's get to Machamp and just talk about him. Alright, good. Am I allowed to go through here? Yes. Back already, are we? Oh, met the Nath, did you? And what is it you like to? Something primal, you say? 7 hells. Well, I don't know bugger all about Nath's religion, if I'm honest. Beyond their trading habits, there's never seemed much point in asking. But it shan't be that hard to find out. From time to time, we barter with a small hive to the north and west of here. Outcasts from the main tribe, from what I understand. I reckon they'd be willing to tell you a bit about themselves if you give them the right incentives. That sounds promising. What exactly would a Nath consider to be the right incentives? Nothing your average hunter couldn't scrounge up in a day or night. But seeing as you're in a hurry, you might want to divide the chores amongst yourselves. You'll want a good-sized jar of land-trap nectar, a basket of cerulean tree fruit, and always a Nath's favorite, a generous portion of young Naka flesh. I shall gather the fruit. Leaping to the lower branches from these forest giants should present little challenge to me. Then I shall collect the nectar with Master Alphanos' arcane assistance. And that leaves you to bring home the meat. You'll need to carve it from the smaller nectars that live in the rivers. 3 big hunks should be enough, I reckon. Once you got everything together, you'll need to sit it down and what we call the trade post here. I'll mark the spot on your map for you. You have been most kind, Master Machamp. Well then, let us attend to our respective tasks and reconvene at the trading post. I need highly add the last one of these is a rotten Onatican egg. Oh, time to kill some babies. Yeah. Oh, while I was completely unrelated, while I was looking through my magic cards because I have whenever I get an idea in my head, I just have to go through my cards and see if I can do said idea. I found the remnants of a deck idea that I made a long time ago, but I never put into practice, which was a cat and dog deck. It was a white and green deck, and it had... one of the cards had protection from dogs from it. But it was an idea, but I never put into practice or finished. But I did see that there was a legendary card that came out in the one of the more recent sets that had the character that did all about dogs and cats. And I think I probably would have added a little bit of black in it as well for the Cauldron familiar. And if you're wondering why I'm even less... If I sound even more monotone than usual, it is because I am tired. I don't know why, but I woke up tired again. And I'm recording to make myself even more tired so I can go to bed at a decent hour. Which will probably take away from the quality of the video, if there was any to begin with. But, eh. My brain hasn't been working functionally for today and yesterday. And then again, it might never function properly to begin with. But yeah, I'm going to record... Because yesterday I was hoping to record until I got done with Heaven's Ward, which that would have taken probably the entire day, even if I could do it for the entire day, into today, because I think it took me like a few days to get through Heaven Wards, if not a week. But let's go get Edgar his pants. We were able to gather a goodly amount of nectar from the land traps. No, I would have not have known how to harvest it without Yuso's help. Do you have the naka meat? The tender tail meat of an undeveloped Niniki Nanaka. Splendid. I shall put this with the Stylian's fruit and assemble a suitable, generous-looking hamper for the north. Edgar got pants, finally. He could finally remove skirt and wear pants! Edgar has evolved to wearing pants. Okay, so at least we'll get a new ring, which is 125. Yeah, we have a 110 ring, so that'd be good. Well, everything appears to be in order. Assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation, I shall place our offerings at the trading post as instructed. Were I not, I think I would be suitably impressed. I know I've made Alphino's voice a bit deeper, but I don't really care. Well, how long must we wait? Should we have sounded a signal or some such? I just cast a flare into the sky. Got myself, and all things have not gone unnoticed. How long has it been since hunters last come to trade, bearing gifts to fill the air with such delightful scents? Landtrap nectar, cerulean tree fruits, and naka flesh. What delectable foods you have brought for us. Our meager existence is much enriched by your bounty. I can't really clip with the dry tongue. Come, hunters. Come to a hive if you would trade. Compend and streffling our homes are, where the rancid incense keeps the dragons at bay. Camped, stifling, and horribly smelly. But better to live in stench than cracked and crunched by dragons' jaws. Yes, come, come, if it's not far. The Nath are one of my favorite beast tribes. I think, yeah, let's see, in the Up to Heaven's Ward, I think Nath is the only beast tribe which I really like. There's another beast tribe which that I'm okay with, but I don't really gel with the brain no work. Brain go to talk to Fleetfoot. Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words, for we are Vath. We are the non-mind. Welcome to our hive. Welcome to our hive, hunters. You have rat delicacies much sought after by our people, and we are much pleased. What would you have in return? Honored elder, pray allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home and for accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I come in search of knowledge, specifically knowledge of your people's god. Knowledge alone? What strange hunters you are, but if it's words you desire, the words you shall have. We are Vath, the non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You will hear the tale of the North's god, the god of the one mind summoned into our midst. The one mind? There are the North who reside in the main colony. Yes, they are one, connected. But let us begin the story as it began. In its beginning. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew from the east, bleeding and weak. It fell from the sky into the hive, where it was swarmed by my brethren, with spears and spell and musket the dragon was slain. Just like one that had fled battle with my kinsman, I should commend you for finishing the job. Hey, it's nature. It's taking its course. Dragons are fierce and terribly adversaries. The one mind would always cower when their winged shadow passed over the ground, but no longer. They had learned that a battle where Giovanni was easy prey. Thus did the one mind decide to heed the words of the black-robed men. The one mind would call forth our god and unleash his blades upon the dragons. Dravanian lands would become Nath lands, and ever larger would grow our domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the reward for this lord. We of the Vath despise and revile his insatiable existence. Well, I'm just going to take that Yeti ring. Oh, we got a quest. No, the other ring. There. And the Everstar, let's put the inventory. Sorry, my brain just kind of like, why do I have this? Okay, and then next would be earrings. And then, of course, the gloves, hats, and boots. But first, you! There we each have our others' thoughts. Generous unto you, somehow know what we needed help. Our weapons strong are wanting, we need more. I would make a request of you. Bring us muskets with which to defend ourselves. We can take them from the north nearby. 2 would be sufficient. Sufficient! But I shall be back. Edgar just gotta go kill some people and take their weapons. Oh, apparently I didn't get into the main. I just went around. Oh. Oh, just an email. What was the email about? Okay, I don't know who that is, nor do I care. Jump. One of the things I've kind of wondered, and I just kind of gave up, is how some of the stuff is floating over there. I just figured that that's what the crystals on the bottom's doing. They're probably like air-infused crystals or something. Despite that dragons don't want to be near the place, there's like a dragon right outside the front door. Just saying. Kind of weird. Oh. Okay, let's see if we can snipe him. Yes, we can. Kane's just doing his best. So most of this episode has been on a chocobo. Which honestly wasn't so surprising considering that I decided to map out a good portion of the map just looking for the ether corn. Ether corn. Let's see, we are missing 2, which probably is in this part of the map. Considering every time we use this, it says go north. Yeah, northeast, so it's probably somewhere about here. Wait a minute, let me try that again. Never mind, it's probably somewhere up here. Yeah, so everything I'm missing is high in the mountains. Major General. Have you the muskets? A queerly shaped firearm wielded by the Beast Tribe's fire drones. Thank you, Hunter. With these, we can arm ourselves, defend ourselves. We are of the same blood as the North, but even we find it utterly unnerving the way they think as one. The way they move as one. It is hard to imagine us as the same people. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode, we shall continue the main story.